Hi, Charlotte.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. So we first met you at Parliament,
Yeah.
and we were like blown away by how old you're 16, yeah?
Yeah, I'm 16.
You were 16 then as well.
Yeah.
Okay. You gave a speech.
Yeah.
Loads of people were giving speeches,
Yeah.
but you just kind of stood out. I mean, everybody. We were just stood there, weren't we? We were watching everybody saying stuff, and then when you were speaking, we were just like, "Holy crap!" And everyone around us was going, "Holy crap!" Because you just spoke very eloquently, very confidently, something I definitely wouldn't have been doing at 16 years old.
No.
So everyone was really impressed. So why were you there? Why were you talking? What were you there for?
So I started my Instagram not that long ago, really, August last year. Started following Send Sanctuary, but it was formerly known as Send Reform, I think.
Yeah.
Amy was advertising the Fight for Ordinary, asking for speakers, and I was like, put myself forward. So I put myself forward only 2 weeks before the actual rally, put a speech together, and then literally did it. But I've never done public speaking before.
Was that the first time you'd done any public speaking?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd done stuff like that before.
No, never. Literally
You
never.
took it in your stride.
At school, like I wouldn't even put my hand up in class, like nothing. And then I went and did that.
So you wouldn't put your hand up in class to speak, but you go to Westminster
Yeah.
outside the Houses of Parliament,
Yeah.
surrounded by people you don't know,
Politicians.
and
Yeah.
and just take a microphone
Yeah.
and give a prepared speech.
Yeah.
And we bottled it.
And we were asked to do
She
it, and we
asked
said
us,
no.
"You want to do it?" We were like, no.
And then you did it. We're like, you did it much better than we could have done.
You'd
Yeah,
have
absolutely.
rambled and swore probably. So
Yeah.
you did very well. So
Thank you.
tell us why you're involved in the autism community.
Because this is a great
Yeah.
story.
Massively amazing story.
So I'm autistic and
Yeah.
I've got ADHD. I was only actually diagnosed with ADHD though, end of October. So all of primary school, I was just shy. Well, I wasn't shy, I was autistic. I was labelled as shy. Lockdown came, and I think it was then really that it really stood out to me. Okay, I don't think I am just shy. I think I might be autistic. And I watched a programme called The A Word. It was about a non-verbal little boy, and I think it was just going around during lockdown. So I watched that. I was only 10 at the time, and it was my grandparents that got me onto that.
That was BBC series, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Very, very good.
it was very good. I
Yeah.
loved it. Watched that, and I saw a lot of similarities between me and the little boy. Started looking up autism because I had access to an iPad. I had access to the internet. Proposed it to my parents. I think it was
I love that.
June
Proposed
2020.
it to your parents.
You researched it,
Yeah, at the age of 10 years old.
gathered the evidence, and then proposed it to your parents. Said,
Yeah.
"We need to have a discussion."
I have a proposition for you.
Yes. You better take a seat. Wow.
How did they take it?
And they didn't believe me at first because even though it wasn't no fault of their own, there's a very stereotypical view on autism, I think. I think they just pictured like a 5-year-old boy obsessed with trains.
Yeah.
And because I didn't present in that way, they were
Yeah.
like, no, you're not autistic, you're just shy. And it took a lot for them to
I think
finally cave
that's a
in.
fair point, though, because we've talked about this. My initial exposure to autism was that Lydia would line things up in a line, have something that she was uberly passionate about, and that would be the only thing, or she'd arrange things in colours or anything else like that. And we have none of that
No.
whatsoever. And we've talked about sort of certain programs where they always depict somebody who's autistic in a certain way, and that was my only understanding as to what an autistic person would be like. So I completely understand where your parents were coming from.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally. I mean, and I've said it.
We want more evidence from you, Charlotte.
Yes. Where is it?
So what happened next then?
So my mum eventually said, okay, phoned up the GP.
Yeah.
I was put on the autism pathway, and I was on that pathway for almost 3 years before I got my diagnosis.
So that's what, Mum, is that 10 to 13? We talking that age group?
So
then?
I was 11.
11 to 14.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally a month after my 14th birthday.
Wow.
Yeah. So I went half of secondary school undiagnosed.
How
no
did it feel when you got
EHCP.
it? When you got that diagnosis, did you feel relieved?
Yeah, it didn't really change much because I knew I was autistic.
Yeah.
That didn't change my opinion of
were you
myself, but it was
relieved
just
that-
clarity.
Yeah.
And recognition from
Yeah,
outside in.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I knew myself more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about your friends? Did you have a good friend group?
Yeah.
You
a
seem
lot
to
of-
now. I see on social media you got really good friends.
I've got a lot of friends,
Yeah.
and I've met a lot of people through Instagram, through the SEN community.
Yeah.
So I met Charlie back there. I met you too.
Everyone knows me.
Yeah, I met a lot of people on there.
Cool. That was good. It's really good to meet you in London.
Yeah,
It was really good.
Yeah, I loved
yeah,
that.
Yeah, you must have got some followers when you were down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So after you get your diagnosis then, I mean, you're kind of sat there, but I'm kind of asking questions that your mum might want to answer. But in fact, I'm just going to ask you, what was it like finding out that she was autistic? Was it upsetting, or did it answer a lot of questions?
It was clarification and acceptance, I suppose, that somebody acknowledged why she was how she was.
And you recognised that the way she was different.
When she did the she did her research and everything and said to us about it, and it was like, really, you know. But then when we were waiting for, when she was on the pathway, I was doing my own research, and it had probably been there since day dot. Obviously, she was born autistic, and it's when you do the research and you start thinking, God, you know, Charlotte.
Yeah.
So when the diagnosis was given, it was like that final bit of the puzzle that clicked in, you know, and then people say, well, why do you want to label her? It's not giving her a label. It then brings that support that she needed through education. It's with friends and family accepting that she is different.
She's autistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so she does have different ways and different quirks and everything. Don't think that there's anything wrong with her.
No.
Just because she does things differently, accept her for who she is.
Have you noticed?
That's a very proud mum there.
It's a very proud mum.
Yeah.
Have you noticed her flourish since getting the recognition and the help and?
That's a really big thing though, isn't it? You said about getting the label.
Yeah.
Okay, so she was diagnosed autistic the summer of 2023. Charlotte has gone through a really tough couple of years. She had a really, really bad experience with levels of support at her secondary school. It took us a while to get an EHCP, as we all know. It's a national crisis and just takes forever.
I see a lot of people nodding their heads in the background
so
there.
Due to the stress of all that, Charlotte's also been diagnosed with functional neurological disorder. And last year we went through an awful time. She had an unprecedented amount of seizures, everything that went with that. And I think when she was in hospital with everything going on, she set up this account because she wanted people to see her and also perhaps look at her and get support. And through that, she has also got such a support as well. And that's where I've seen a massive change in her. Is the SEN community is fantastic. It's a massive family.
Yeah.
And it's, I think, knowing that she isn't the only one. I'm not the only mum going through it. There is so much warmth and support that we all get from it, and she's just grown. I mean, she's left secondary education now with no GCSEs.
Overrated.
It's
Overrated.
Just because you haven't done it now, it's in your time.
Yeah.
You do it in your time. She's now at a mainstream college with an EHCP. Yeah, we've had some teething problems, but I think it's just bedding in and getting to know her. She's flying.
What?
Because
Flying?
she's found
Yeah, apparently so.
herself, she's found her people,
Yeah.
that can support her. And college to Charlotte is massive. She's doing childcare because she wants to hopefully get into the world of SEND and everything. And she's found her niche. And with that, everything else is starting to filter through. Yeah, she participates now in a lot of sort of extracurricular activities. She's found friends, and I mean friends, who understand her. When I look back now to what she was like last year, the year before, we've had some real tricky problems, you know, because as we all know, autism can affect mental health as well.
Yeah.
She's hit a lot of bumps in the road.
Smashing it now, though, mate.
What
Yeah.
She is.
what I
That's
think's
why I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I think is quite nice is that you set this account up now, and we know it's absolutely flying. Is that there's going to be other kids out there who are 10,
Yeah.
11, exactly where you are, going, I've just found this account, I'm doing some research, and they'll be presenting it to their parents, the evidence,
Yeah.
and saying, look,
proposal for you.
I see myself in Charlotte.
Yeah.
And you're just giving it back, passing it on. So thank you very much for doing that. I really appreciate it.
And you enjoy it as well, don't you?
Yeah, I love
You
it.
enjoy it, yeah. Because you know you're doing something that's worthwhile and you're giving back. Yeah.
So what's on the horizon for next year? What's your big goal?
So on the 17th of January, there is a march happening in London about the Children's School and Wellbeing Bill, I think it is. So we're going to that. And yeah, just see where we go.
See where we go.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah, let's make a difference on Instagram.
Yeah.
Eve, probably do some bits with her.
Yeah.
I've got very close with her, I think, through Instagram, because there's not many teen accounts as such on Instagram of people sharing their story. It's mainly parents, mums especially, I find.
And you. That's
And
it.
me. Yeah, so I attend Youth Parliament too, weekly, so... we
Weekly?
do- yeah. So every Wednesday,
Bloody hell.
I'll go to like
Wow.
the local authorities
Yeah.
and sit with councillors and stuff. And
Decision
talk.
makers.
Yeah, the big people.
So you're
Yeah.
influencing them.
Yeah.
So you're an influencer.
And do you feel like when you go every week, do you feel like they're listening?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the time?
Yeah.
But having you there is going to be different than just having a load of adults just
Yeah.
going on about it. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why
Yeah.
I like it, because when it's adults, it's like, just another adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it's a child, I think
And you've
sometimes
lived
they
it
do
as
listen.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Mate, killing it. Killing it. Anyway, awesome meeting you.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything you're doing. You are
Thank
absolutely
you.
smashing
Do
it.
you want
and
to give
and
a
you've been
shout out to
through
your
it.
account?
Yeah, do
Yeah,
it.
Shout out.
Shout
Follow me.
out.
Shout out.
Yeah. So my account is called audhd.fnd_and me. But I've got the, what's it called? QR code on my phone if you want to scan it.
There you
We'll,
go.
we'll link it to this
Yeah.
when we
Yeah.
get it out. So
And
thank
we'll,
you very
We'll
much.
follow the reels
Thank
out,
you.
mate.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Brilliant.
Thank you, mate.
very much,
Thank you.
Charlotte.